Hey there, and welcome to Satan's Cheerleaders 1977 movie review. And to get into this right here, the director is Graydon Clark. He's done movies such as Dracula vs. Frankenstein, Wacko, and Joysticks. The actors in the film is Yvonne DiCarlo. From the Monsters fame, she played Lily Munster. She was also in the Ten Commandments and many, many more great films and shows. Carrie Sherman from 48 Hours, she played Rosalie. John Ireland, he played in Spartacus and the original, The Fast and the Furious from 1955. And John Carradine from The Sentinel, The Howling, and so much more great films as well. I believe John Carradine plays a bum in this film. The music score was not bad. It was pretty decent for a 1977 film. What it's about, it's basically about Satanists trying to kidnap cheerleaders. It starts off showing the Satanists chanting and doing stuff at night, and then it pans over to the daytime, and there's cheerleaders on a beach, and they're practicing their cheerleading, and they stop practicing and start playing around, playing football with the guys that are there. And it turns out that they're all from a college, and that's their team that they cheer for. So they start playing against them for a bit, and then a rival gang of kids come, which happens to be the opposing college that they're about to face that night. And they have their words with each other, and then they have this weird game that they have called Chicken Fight, where the girls sit on top of the guy's shoulders and they have to try to push the other girl off. And the first group of kids, of college kids, won the chicken fight, and because the other team that just got there lost, they had to leave the beach. And because they had to leave, they TP'd the school, and it really made the janitor of the school upset. It really did. Either way, later that night, they show the Satanist again, and the leaders of the satanic cult are standing at an altar, and one of the Satanists walks over to the leaders, and he asks them for some help. He's been saying that people have been making fun of him because of the way he talks and looks, and he needs them to stop or to be punished. And they start chanting to Satan and asking for his help for this. After that, they make him drink from a chalice, and they give him a 5-pointed star necklace type thing. And either way, the next day you see the TP all over the school, and the janitor's cleaning it up, and he's all upset. And the girls are back practicing, but in the football field. And the boys are practicing football as well, and they stop practicing and start fooling around with each other, of course. And that's when the janitor kind of sees them fooling around, gets kind of jealous, I guess, and he stops them from fooling around. They sass the janitor and make fun of him, and he ends up taking off. And as he takes off, the rival kids from the other college comes driving in and start throwing, I think it was water balloons at them and causing more ruckus. And that all stopped when the coach and dean of that college showed up. The rival kids took off, and they all get ready for the football game. So as the girls get ready in the locker room and take their clothes and whatnot and get ready and go in a car to leave, the janitor notices that they're all gone, so he goes into the locker room of the girls and he starts grabbing some of their clothing to make a chant to curse them. And a couple of the football players walk in on him, and they think he's sniffing their clothes or whatnot, and they call him a prevert, which I really thought was pretty funny. And they told him that he would be finished in this college and all that hoopla. Either way, they're driving down the road, the girls, with their cheerleading coach is the one driving. They're all going down the road. And not too far behind them is the janitor, and he's chanting for Satan to help him. And next thing you know, the tire blows out of the girl's car, and they pull over because they almost crash, and they grab their belongings and go to the side of the road, where it just so happens, of course, the janitor picks them up with his truck. And as they're driving away, the cheerleading coach realizes that they are not going in the direction of the football game and starts freaking out on the janitor. And the janitor starts trying to calm her down a bit and telling her they're going to have some fun. And he starts losing control of the truck then, and it just kind of drives off by itself for some weird reason and then stops. So as they all get out of the vehicle, they kind of have words with each other and then kind of go into a weird, like their hypnotic phase type thing. And that's when it really gets fun. That's when the fun really, really begins in this movie. And like I said, for a 1977 film, it's not too bad. It is really decent pre-80s cheese. And I do like some 80s cheese, so a little bit of pre-80s cheese isn't bad either. And what I really liked about this film, I really liked the idea for the story. I think it was a pretty cool idea. And I also like the group of Satanists. They did a pretty good job with them. And their wardrobe and their Satanist belongings. They're, pretty cool stuff. And I kind of laughed at the names of the dogs that the Satanists own. I thought it was kind of corny, but funny at the same time. The dogs' names are Lucifer and Diablo. I just think that's a little much, but that's funny. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I would. I think it would be nice for at least a one-time watch. And that will be it for the review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And here's the trailer.
Satana, blessed be. Audi precus mea Satana, blessed be. 1, 2, 3, 4, happy feeling alright with a bit of the devil in our life.
Tonight will be a night of glory such as we have never known.
Hey, what are you, some kind of a thief? Oh, wait a minute, I get it. He's a prevert.
You've been asking for it, now you're going to get it.
Don't concern yourself. He's taking care of everything. Yes, he's taking care of everything. You may be able to fool the others, but not me. I'm afraid of her. I tell you, she has the power. Jesus Christ.
I have been commanded by the Prince of Darkness. He spoke to me right there at the altar.
You can't mean it. A sacrifice?
It's his command.
Oh, Sheriff, it's you.
You look as if you're expecting Satan himself.
Most likely.